Hello, welcome. Good to see you there, Storkfooter. Good to see you, Bloody Cactus. You might be able to hear a little bit that I am feeling unwell today, so we'll just get on with it and start doing some work. I hope you have a good time today. Hope you're having a good one. Good morning, good evening, whatever time it is for you. I'm going to try and do some character stuff today. I'm going to try and do some rotations for our guy, and maybe I'll look at doing profile walk cycle and see how that looks. I'm gonna use a book here for reference, and I'm sucking on a lozenge, so you know how it is. Good. All right, let's get on with it. Where's my mouse? Okay. Hmm. Ain't had that cat. Good to see you. Adrian Bauer, how you going? I'm still sick. Sorry about that. Hey, being you, good to see you. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I made the head too narrow. That sounds nice, Adrian. I have a lozenge at the moment that I'm working on. It's good to see you, though. Hope everybody's going good out there, better than me. I kind of want to take a look at Bernard's ears. Bernard has some pretty big ears, sort of like my character. So I'm thinking I might want to take a look at some Bernard images for ear reference. Okay. I have some ear reference. Also, B&U, hello. I don't know if I said that. Solved a monster thorn in your side with a slope code. Oh, beautiful. Well done. Speed normalization, so you're pretty chipper before bed. That's great news. That's really great news. I'm glad to hear it. Kind of looking for a Bernard walk cycle here, which I'm pretty sure I have had references for somewhere else before, but you know, whatever. I want to see what he looks like in profile. Hey Bruises, all good to see you. Thank you. I'm just looking for some reference at the moment of Bernard on my other screen. because I want to make the ears look better on profile, and there's a lot of work to do on the profile, but yeah, no, I'm trying to like get that side view looking good. I think there are no profile views of Bernard. It's all 3/4. Yeah, that's okay. Sorry. Sorry that I'm sick, everyone. I'll try and be less sick. Bedtime? No worries, Adrian. Have a good sleep. Yeah, hopefully I'm over the sickness tomorrow. I'd like to be back to normal tomorrow. We'll see, we'll see. Have a good one, mate. Sleep well. Heck. What the heck is up with this brush? Why is it like smudging? What the fuck? What the heck is up with this brush? I just want an eraser. Like a regular eraser that has no weird business. Jumbling function for some reason. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know what the jumbling function is, but if I knew what that was, I'd turn it off. Hey, Cybersec, good to see you. Welcome. Brush is broken, you have to take it to the shop. Completely separate tool. For workaround, you can add transparent brush to your palette and just draw. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I have a headache. I'm gonna go take some painkillers and come back. I'll be right back. Also, I think there might be a package at the front door. Being new, hello. Base Hole, hello. Draforan, hello. Yeah, painkillers. Bolt, possibly, thank you as well for that. Painkillers and some caffeine. We'll see if that helps. I'm tired of being tired, I tell you what. Sorry, I'm sick. I know it's gross to listen to a sick person talking. Graphicus, thank you. That's super kind of you. I mean, I'm trying. There's a lot of work to do here. And the thing is, I'm just trying to get a decent look at what the profile should look like. I'm not going to use a frame of them facing, like standing at attention facing to the right like this. It's just... I need something to work from because I want to do the walk cycle. One of those days today. I just want to be able to clear my sinuses like perfectly and keep them clear because it would feel so much better that way. Oh my gosh, it's Trash Cat. Hello, good to see you. How you going today? Yeah, I got sick. I don't know exactly when or how, but Sunday night I was just feeling tired, and I just thought, you know, it's probably because I spent 12 hours streaming on Friday to play Crimson Diamond. So I was like, you know, I'll take the night off and then I'll be fine. And then like Monday, I was starting to feel a little like, oh, okay, maybe I'm getting sick. And then Tuesday, I was full sick mode. Yesterday, I was like, well, I'm sick. I'll try and stream anyway. And I did, and I don't think that was a big deal. Like, I managed to get through it okay, but today, I just, like, the sickness has hit a little harder, so... I was like... Look, I gotta get work done, you know? Like, this is my job now. For Thursday and Friday, streaming and game dev are actually, like, what I'm depending on to try and develop... the resources to pay the bills off of this stuff, so I gotta knuckle down today, you know, even if I am sick. What is the curse of the orange tree? Ah, it could be being you, it could be. Yeah, I don't think I could do it justice tonight, Pi. I was gonna do it, but I just thought, you know what, it's probably best to rest today. I hate to cancel it. I cancel too many of the GOG streams, but... Go for it, Graphicus. Go for recommendations. I'm okay with recommendations. This character is still not fully developed. So happy for some suggestions. First thing I'm trying to do at the moment is just get the rough proportions right, and then I'm going to redraw it in the pose that I want for the walk cycle. Hello there, Kek. Welcome in, Kek Wagoo. Side view, think you need to push neck and ear further back. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I did have the head looking a bit thicker at one point, and then I thinned it out, and then I thickened it again, so... I'll get there. You're right. You're probably right. I think one of the big problems with the head shape is I don't think the profile view sort of tells the same story as the front view, if that makes sense. So like, like here, that doesn't show up enough. I need a brighter red. Hang on. So here, you have this very, like, pointy head shape. And on the profile view, we've got this weird, like, bowl shape almost. It's much thicker that way. I think what might be better is to drive the chin forward a little bit and have his face, like, a bit flatter. Still with a little bit of that curvature to it, but a little flatter. And then, yeah, bringing the head back a little bit, so, like, this ear would be back here a little bit more. Might be better. Because I think the shape that we're selling here is like a pointy chin, right? And this is a little like an underbite, not so pointy. If that makes sense. Love the shoes, bro. Zizzle. Yeah, I really like the shoes too. I want them to like flop around a little bit as he's walking. But yeah, at the moment I'm just trying to like nail like these, basically like these proportions, like heads here, bodies here, and legs are here kind of thing. Get that sort of shape out, and then I'll go back and refine some of the thicknesses, like the head shape and other stuff. Like, yeah, it's like a incremental push to the right direction. Once I got that right, it will go into like a little bit more of a pose with the legs. I might even do a pose with the legs just to start with, just because it's a bit hard to sell the like these legs are not straight up and down, so these proportions would probably be off if I try and keep drawing it on a straight profile view. So like having the legs follow a little bit more of a curve will actually help with some of the shape that I'm looking for here too. So I might just go ahead and do that as well. But the walk cycle I'm looking at for reference has I think I just dropped my my tablet. This is the walk cycle I'm looking at here down in the camera there as a reference there. I'm thinking something like that is a good cycle there. I think it's like what we're looking at here is a 4-frame cycle. A 4-frame cycle, but I think we needed a 6-frame cycle, if I remember right. Which they do have in here as well. This is very exaggerated. So probably what I'll do, draw in the rough shape of this 6-frame cycle, but I'll de-exaggerate some of the movements. Just like, I do want a bit of an exaggerated walk cycle for this character, but maybe not. This is a very prideful, like, I'm gonna go collect my reward or something like that sort of walk cycle. I want something that's like, you know, confident, but not this confident. So we'll probably like tone it down a little bit with the character. The stance on the left figure is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I worked pretty hard on that, actually. I'm still not actually happy with it. I think his... I don't know. I want the hand on hips sort of look. I was really going for that. That hand on hips look. But, I don't know. Yeah, the head shape. I mean, I'm not going to nail it perfectly first try, but we'll keep working towards, I think, is a good idea. He might look funny walking with his hands in his pockets and shoulders lifted up. Yeah, he won't have his hands in his pockets. I've already got one of my characters has the hands in pockets walk cycle. I don't know if I have that quickly accessible. But their walk cycles heavily based on Hoagie's walk cycle from Day of the Tentacle, so hands in pockets as you move around. This one, I wanted to have like a bit of a confident stride to them, so I'm looking for. I think the last one has a pretty good walk cycle too. This guy's got a pretty good walk cycle. I don't know how much you get to see him actually walking. Probably should add more walking into the trailer. Yeah, there you go. You see like a couple of frames of it. Oh man, that trailer's not very good, I just realized. I mean, I like it, but I could have added a little bit more of that walk cycle to sell the character movement a little bit better. Interesting. Never really noticed that before, till I was trying to show the walk cycle. That's good to hear, Kinnikos. Excellent. Star Siege soon. There's a walk cycle anyway. It's like a bit... There's a bit of Bernard on there. That Bernard from Day of the Tentacle style walk cycle. I think you can still really see it. Like, I think it still looks a lot like Bernard's walk cycle, even though their posture's pretty different and everything. I tried to make this guy a little bit like Bernard's posture and stuff, but the body proportions are all a little off, and I don't know, I think I nailed the walk cycle. I think it looks good. I still think, like, the profile view of the head's not right on this guy, but I just ignore it and move on. I think when I do the next game and bring all three of the characters together, I'll be doing things with, like, making sure that the characters look a bit better in each of their respective walk cycles and stuff like that. This is a fun game, by the way. You should play it if you haven't played it before. Don't know what I feel like streaming next. I'm actually expecting Technician to show up tomorrow to determine what the hell is wrong with your cable. Oh, good. Upstream is extremely unreliable and broken. Downstream is fine. Well, good. Hopefully they fix it and find and fix it. Also, howdy, Nice Rights. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, it should be Bernard-ish. I was literally looking at Bernard frames and, like, trying to match the walk cycle as close as I could. So I'm glad that it comes through. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm a sickly man. Last stream you did, because you wanted to finish Urban Assault, was streaming at 640 by 360, 20 frames per second, 500 kbps, just to not drop frames. That's really rough, dude. Hopefully they fix it today. Then those techs come out and fix it. Town falling apart. Water pressure in your house keeps dying off. Huh. That sucks, Kinikos. Hopefully it gets sorted out soon. That's really rough. All right, I'm gonna get back to doing drawing. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I hate coughing in your ear like that. I hope I get well soon as well. It would be nice to not be sick. The sooner I'm not sick, the better, honestly. Let's keep working on this bit. Actually, I'll put the music back on. I turned it off when we were watching that trailer and I didn't turn it back on. There it is. For some reason, you were expecting Doom music. The walk cycle I'm looking at is this one. This is from Give me a second. Hey Refraction, how you going today? I'm feeling a little less human today, to be honest, but I gotta do my job, so I'm here. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. That's excellent news. So this book was recommended by B Squad Leader, who's a career animator, and this book is called The Animator's Survival Kit. It's by Richard Williams, director of animation for Who Framed Roger Rabbit, among other things. So yeah, I was just looking through this the other day, looking for good walk cycles that I felt would fit the character that I'm trying to create, and I thought this one is very like a prideful strut, something like, you know, I'm gonna go collect my award, or you know, I've just done a really good job and I'm gonna go do another really good job or something. I don't know, it's like gives me that vibe. I like the way it looks like there's a lot of movement to it as well, and like, you know, it's very like very proud, like what we, you know, moving the shoulders and stuff, like, you know, there's a lot of like upper body movement, like it looks fun. It looks like a fun walk cycle, and I thought this is great. It's too animated, like it's a little bit too proud, so, but knocking some of that back a little bit for this character, I think it could suit. I think this style of walk cycle could suit. So that's what I'm hoping to do, something like this.
Oh boy, we're having fun now!
Thank you, whoever did that. I assume it was Damn It Baines. It almost always is. It was Damn It Baines. Yeah. Looks like an enjoyable walk cycle. Yeah, he does look like he's having a good time. I'm very sorry about the coughing and the sniffing and everything. So we got options like with how much we like adopt this walk cycle as well, but I quite like the way it looks. I think it would suit the character. You know, he's gonna, when he finishes this walk cycle, like if he stops this walk cycle, he's gonna be standing there with his hand back on his hip again. I think that just like the hand on the hip and like, you know, that like very comfortable with himself pose, I think it suits him to have a walk cycle, something like this, something like a little bit more proud, a little bit more like energetic compared to the other walk cycles. So yeah, we could actually just start sketching out this walk cycle and see if we can get something at that resolution, and then just start trying to draw the character over top of it. But I just thought, look, I just want to see what the character kind of looks like in profile a little bit, without putting too much effort into it. Obviously the head needs to look right, because the head is probably going to be something we're going to repurpose. Everything else is more that just there for proportion reference. We don't actually have to draw the character at that pose. When they stand at rest, I don't know. I'm still not 100% sold on like what angle they'll pose at, but it probably will just be the one that we're looking at already. Discord mod chat. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff catching those cheeky little bots with their newfangled ways of bypassing filters. Good job. I appreciate it. I mean, it was only a matter of time before they started trying to do that, right? Hey, Blue X, great to see you. Excuse me. What's up, Blue X? Hope you're doing well. Anyway, that's enough of looking at this book. I don't know. I just thought we'd take a look. There's a lot of really great stuff in here, though. Like run cycles. There's also some, like... There's actually one here that I thought... It reminded me of Day of the Tentacle, actually. Where is it? It's in the run... It's around here somewhere in the running cycle section. Here it is. This reminds me of that part in Day of the Tentacle when you're trying to go fly the kite. Same guy. I've been sick today, Blue X, but I'm fine. I'm good other than that, you know. I love this. There's a lot of really good reference material in this book, like so much. I'll probably be referring to this book a fair bit as I go through and do more of the work for this game. There's so much in here to read and get like details from. It's very good. Anyway, yeah. Franklin, that's the one. Wait, can you use regular expressions in Twitch's auto moderation features? Because I didn't know that, if that's true. Oh, third party, right. I don't know if this is quite what I wanted either. His chin now looks a little bit too square-jawed. That might work a bit better. He looks a little older on the, like somehow this makes him look older, and I'm not sure what it is about this. Maybe maybe his cheeks just aren't cheeky enough. on this side of the side view here. Maybe it's to do with this mouth. It's not to do with the mouth. I think it might just be this. I think it's I genuinely think it's this jaw line on the front. It's just maybe he does need more of an underbite. Maybe this will work. I don't know. Maybe that's the best I can do with the ear right now. I feel like his whole head is too far back now. That's better. All right, let's do it with the legs. Mike has the best viewers. I do. Yeah, we do have the best viewers. I like how you've used different Unicode characters there. You have 65,535 unread messages. It's true. I do have that many unread messages. Int max. It's probably okay for reference. I think the only thing is the arms need to be in. Like a new layer in so I can not fret over it too much. Let me chuck in a reference arm first. Reference for the reference. I almost feel like I could probably just take this arm, actually. Let's try it. Pretty much it. Again, just for reference sake. Afternoon, Bort Jams. How are you today? Atari just revealed Atari 7800 Plus yesterday. Yeah! That's exciting. Hey, Coburn. Mike, have you ever watched anybody on Twitch stream Star Siege? I know people in the retro community like Namcars played Earth Siege 1, but I don't know if anybody ever touched Star Siege. Dr. Tasty69 streamed one of the Star Siege campaigns, the other one didn't work properly. I mean, it's probably debatable if the campaign that was playable actually worked properly. Cyber campaign is playable, it's just really specific bug. Has to be worked around, but unfortunately, do not recall the fix. Oh, interesting. I would say I don't remember seeing anybody play it. I don't even think I've seen somebody play Earth Siege. I've never seen somebody try and play Star Siege Tribes. I've never seen somebody try and stream Battledrome. Oh, I've played the adverts, yeah. I do intend to one day do a playthrough of the whole series. One day. I got a lot of other things to do first, though. Digress told me Battledrome apparently crashes really quickly in multiplayer. I've never tried to multiplayer it. Certainly not on modern systems, anyway. So yeah, I don't know. You want to challenge me in Battledrome for December? Oh, man. Maybe we could have a December Battledrome tournament if we can get it working. I need to start thinking about that. I gotta do some work on the December artwork as well. I've been lagging on getting that finished. I kind of feel like I'm... Somehow I thought I would have more time with doing fewer days a week of day job, but I just fill up all of my hours with game dev and streaming related stuff, and then I'm like, wait a second, when am I gonna have time to do the things I need to do? Battledrome's cool. Oh, you saw Juress play it? Awesome. That'll be cool, Bort Jams. It'll be cool to see. I didn't catch you last December. I didn't see your stream. Quit an hour later. It's not, I think it's pretty easy to play through the full campaign, like get to the top of the ladder kind of thing, but there's not really an achievement you can get for single player. It's sort of like, okay, now I'm at the top of the ladder, and I guess that's it, right? I don't remember if there's I don't think there's like a win state for that game. It's not like it has like a tournament to play through like One Must Fall does. Like in One Must Fall, in One Must Fall, you can actually play through a whole tournament, and you can get like, you know, more powerful, and you've got meta stats that you can upgrade, like pilot stats, mech stats, and things like that. So you can spend some money on training, spend some money on upgrading the mech itself, stuff like that. But when it comes to Battledrome, there's no pilot skill upgrades. Like, you can't increase your endurance or anything like that. You can basically just, as long as you've got money, you just build out the best mech possible with the, like, whatever the, you know, kind of weapon outfit that you prefer. So if you're like, I just want to have like all the best lasers, you can do that pretty easily. And then it's just a matter of like working your way up the ranks. Once you get to the top, it's like you don't really have like it's not a tournament structure. You don't really get to say like, hey, I won. Now I'm the winner. Like, you're just sort of at the top of the ladder. You're at the top rank. That's it. Well, I was really busy at the time, which is why I couldn't stream that much during December. Also, I didn't know how to use OBS at the time. Yeah, OBS can be tricky. So yeah, as far as like Battledrome goes, like streaming it as like a solo playthrough, it's pretty much over very quickly, I would say. I'm feeling quite a sense of fatigue right now. I'll have some more coffee. That'll help. Just snort raw coffee. Yeah, it's made to play with other people. That's right. It's supposed to be for like head-to-head combat. I only ever played it single player when I was a kid. Tim Tam Slam? I don't have any Tim Tams, otherwise I absolutely would do that. I might have some chocolate in the house. It could be a boost. That could be the boost I need. But it might mess with my throat. Which is already in pretty poor state. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if there's any way to justify putting that skull on the front from this angle point of view. Went to Brisbane Amiga meetup last night, had fun, also demoed Pice 486 project, then had Hot Pot and Mild Spice, not equals mild, Mouth on Fire, woke up feeling pretty wasted, yet I hadn't any alcohol. Oh wow, must be an assault. Hot Pot is good. Bonus is that it'll clear your sinuses for a few hours during and after. Maybe I should get some Hot Pot then. Oh man, Oreo flavored Coca-Cola? Gross. That doesn't sound good, Bot Jams. Why do I hear about the worst flavor combinations on stream? Like people coming like, hey Mike, have you got the coffee flavored Doritos yet? Like, what the hell is a coffee flavored Dorito and why would I want that? I love coffee. I like Doritos. I don't think I'd ever mix them, Refraction. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I would love to like clear my sinuses fully though right now. That would be great. Iced tea also helps quelch fire. But I had lemon flavored iced tea and that was overpowering. Couldn't drink the whole bottle. Oh man. Well, Coburn, I hope that you had a good time at the Amiga meetup though. What was that like? Really fun? Awesome. Alright, I think this is fine for reference. I don't need... We're never going to see this frame ever. I just wanted to have a reference for the side view. I still don't think I nailed the way the shape of the nose is wrong. I don't know why. If I had to say something, I would say... This looks like... this sort of shape. Well, I mean, it basically is that sort of shape. Sounds like that pixel. Yeah, it's like that shape, right? There you go. Roughly. It's a weird shape. What? I clicked eraser, right? Let's see. I think making any pixel longer is just too long, though. I think this is the best I can do. For now, I think it's the best I can do. Maybe if I drop this pixel here. It's just weird because it adds this pixel. This pixel is in the wrong spot then. Can I drop the nose down? Hello? Which layer am I editing? I'd buy that. That's about the best we could do, I think. Not ideal, but I think it's best we can do. I'm glad the meat was fun. Worst part about coffee flavored Doritos is that it was actually given out as prize as part of a competition that Doritos held recently on Facebook, and they sent out 30 of them to 30 lucky winners. What? They weren't in supermarkets? That's crazy. There was only 2 Amigas running, CD32 and T4000 Tower. The units were a Mac Plus Classic with a Mystic upgrade and a Commodore 64 playing some musical bangers with SID chip and some SGI workstations. That's weird for a Amiga meetup to have hardly any actual Amigas. One PC was also running a leak pre-release of Half-Life in Software Renderer because their GPU was bad. What? Oh man. Who organized this and when did they get fired? I mean, I'm all good like with an Amiga meetup if it's not just Amigas, and just, you know, retro PC meetup. That's a great idea. I mean, that's looking pretty good, honestly. That's not too bad right there. That's not too bad. I think I could live with that. That's not bad. I could handle it. You know, that's not too bad. Might be a little bit of copium, that's true, but I think it's not too bad. Profile, I'm just looking at the face mainly. I don't really care about the rest of the body right now. It's just like, get the face about right. I'm gonna merge the layer with the layer below. Merge down, bro. What the hell are you doing, man? Get out of here. Yeah, alright. That'll work for me. Alright, I think that's good. We should try and, like, throw together a walk cycle. I don't know if I agree with you, Graphicus. You can post a link in the chat if you'd like. I don't mind. But I'm not sure I agree with you. Put his head right back here. Oh man, I am moving a bit of the jacket. I didn't mean to. Maybe it can be used when some sick beats are going. Yeah, we could get his head to... We could do that. Amiga's his female friend, if there was only one that was good enough. What? Oh, they obviously meant Amigas in Spanish, right? Yeah, Graphicus, if you wanna post a reference that you've tried out, I'm happy to see a reference. Main thing I'm worried about is just the proportions of like the eyes, the nose, the ears, those kind of things, trying to get those to look about right for this character. That's the main concern I have, is getting that right. Head position and stuff will probably change as we go through the animation cycle too. Hey, good to see you there, Necrokeys. What? Mike 2024? Mike 1983 to whenever I die. I'll just be what all the time. I'm gonna use a time-saving technique of I'm gonna take a picture of this this walk frames, animate what, and then I'm gonna upload it to Imager, and then I'm gonna paste it as a background reference somewhere or something like that. Just to make it a bit easier getting started. Oh, I see what you've done with the chin. And you've attached the mouth to the front of the face. Ooh, it's tiny. What the... Yeah. Hang on. I think the ear's too small, and I'm not so sure about the jawline. I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. This is a little bit like... I actually like the way you've done the hair better than the way I did the hair. The hat, I could probably agree with too. The hat needs some work. I think the eye is good. I'm not sure I put it exactly there. I feel like this is not what I am thinking when I think about the character. I think it's something more like this. So like for reference, I'll bring up like a Bernard sprite if I can find one. Yeah, I mean this is not... So like here's an example of Bernard's head and neck, right? Like the way that goes together. And Bernard's also got the big ears thing going on too. The thing about these is they never do a straight profile shot. They always have like a little bit of like, it's almost like a 3/4 view on the characters. I don't think any of them ever seen in profile. And that may be something I want to do as well. But like, yeah. But here's, look at Laverne as well here. So like the neck and the chin work. Actually, Laverne might be a good reference for this. I mean, she's got the bigger cheeks and stuff, but decent reference. Bernard's a good reference for this shape as well, I think. Yeah, like his neck position's probably more similar to what you're going for there, I think. Although that just might be in this view. It's, I don't know. Let's look at him in. Yeah, no, yeah, his neck is much further back, much more normal looking. Yeah, I think the no chin thing might not be a bad idea for this character. Like, I feel like when I look at these two images, like even if I undo that change, 1 second. Yeah, looking at the difference between like these two. Can I get an undo that's actually undoes the thing? Thank you. There we go. Okay, yeah, I like the eye here. I think the eye is good. Definitely an improvement. The ear, I think, is like probably a little too small. A little bit like almost like a normal sized ear. Whereas like I am trying to go for like the big ear look on him. Looking at the way his like chin comes down into the neckline there, I think I am really, that is sort of what I'm going for here as well. If anything, maybe adjusting that a little bit so it's a bit more like that. Be good. Getting like moving into the cartoon sort of aesthetics is like tricky to do for me. Takes me a lot of effort to get there. So like I'm not at all suggesting that this is bad. It's just I'm trying to push into that look, right? Like I wouldn't mind having at the moment my other two characters have a pretty standard looking like this sort of shape here with the neck coming out the back there, and I wouldn't mind forcing myself to do something a bit more like this. That's where I'm getting at. But yeah, I definitely think the way you've done the eye is improvement, although this gap here, as it makes sense, for a straight profile shot, I don't know if it works. I don't know. I do like the eye though. The eye is definitely good. I think the overall, like you've gone this part here, it's probably that's a good idea. Might not hurt to do something like that. I like what you've done with the hair at the back. I think the cap I've done a little bit too much going on here. Just simplifying it's probably better. Something like that. Maybe I could also, yeah, do a bit of that. Yeah, I think this jawline situation is probably not what I want. Although, kind of like it. I don't know. I'm thinking still. I think I could probably go, with this look. Let's see. Whoops. Push this look a little further along even. That looks pretty funny. Maybe not. Maybe that's too far. Yeah, I really like. Let me try this eye idea. Let me try this eye again. Actually, let me take this idea too. Too much eye. I don't know. I don't know, maybe this works? Let's see. Chin was my main feedback. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Graphicus. I appreciate it. You're not sure if it matches the front view anymore? Yeah, we can work on the front view some more as well. I feel like it looks a bit more like him. The side view and the front view look pretty good now. I just don't like the way the mouth looks here. I think the mouth is really not just suiting the style at all. But other than that, this feels like what I originally thought I would do, like in my brain. Before I sat down and started doing this today, I was like, when I draw the profile view, I'll draw the head the same shape as he has from the front view. You know, so like have the exact same shape, but just draw the face into it, like facing this way, you know, with the nose here and whatever. So, like, that was my original thought. And this is actually a lot closer than my original thought than, whoops, undid one too many. This is a lot closer to my original thought than that was. What we had before. So this is like actually, you know, bringing it a bit closer to where I was thinking initially. I think we could probably do that just to give that, bring back some of that shape there. Not sure if you want to do that though. Maybe just do that. Yeah. Bring this all forward a little bit. Get rid of that mouth. Whoops. Try again. I think it matters where I put the mouth. It's never going to be quite right on this profile view, I think. Yeah, that's okay. Let me zoom out again. His mouth is that aligned? Let's see. It is aligned. Okay. How's that look? Not bad. Gets rid of some of the cheek though. That almost works. I don't know. Maybe that works. I hate it though. I really want to keep the mouth separate from the outline. Like ideally, I'd just do it there. Maybe that's fine. It's up by 1 pixel, but maybe that's fine. Max Devlin, I'm okay. I'm a little sick. I gotta go get my children from school, and then I'll come back and keep working on this. I'm just trying to nail down the profile view here. I think there's something wrong here. I think we have to do this. I'm not sure what to do about that. What if I just bring the whole section here back? Wow, his head's gotten bigger. I think we need to bring this bit in. I really need to go get the kids from school, though. That's pretty good. Yep. Well, that was some good feedback. It pushed me in the right direction, I think. Thank you. Still not sure about the position of this eye. I think we can work on that. We can workshop it. No big deal. Sorry to hear you're sick. Hope you feel better soon. Me too. I want to be better tomorrow, but I think realistically it's probably going to be like Sunday before I'm feeling like that much better. But it's my wife's birthday on Sunday, so there's likely no stream on Sunday as well for the birthday party time. Birthday party time. We're just going out for dinner, but you know. Thanks, Doc. Thank you. Good to see you, my friend. How are you today? How was Crimson Diamond? It was good to catch a bit of your Crimson Diamond play today. Get her a steak. We actually booked into a bistro, what do you call it? Like an all-you-can-eat place she wanted to go try out. So, I don't know if it's any good, but she saw it and she wanted to try it, so. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Refraction. Yeah, buffet. That's the one. Thank you, Graphicus. I got too much snot in my brain from all the sickness. It's about time for me to go pick up the children. I'll be back, of course. Don't worry about that. I'll be back. We'll keep working on this once I get. Once I go get them, I'll be right back, and then we can keep playing. We'll keep working on it. You know what? I'm actually really happy looking at this profile. I just looked away from it for a minute. Now I'm looking back at it. I'm really happy with how it's looking right now. This is actually, we landed on the way we want it to look, I think. I could tweak the ear a little bit more, I think. But I think there's plenty of room to play with, like maybe the shape of the head a little bit here. But I think this front view and the profile view are working for me together. I think I could see this character turning their head and it would look like something like that. So I think we're finally nailing it. That's great. Walk cycle next, and I just want to do basically a stick figure of the walk cycle. Don't even have to get the whole thing in. With, like, you know, all the right costume and stuff. I just want a stick figure in. Maybe we'll put like the head and the boots on it or something like that, just to see what that looks like. Head, boots, hands, something like that. Just to get a feel for it. But yeah, I want to do a lot more like secondary animation stuff. I want to do like the torso twisting and stuff like we did with the last one. The first walk cycle that I did for the first game was very rushed. The second one I spent a bit more time on. This one I think I'm going to spend like maximum time on walk cycle to get it right, the way I want it to look. It's very important to have these characters look good when they're walking around, because it's like part of the appeal of the game, I think, is like the decent animation. Also, we're focusing a lot more on animation improvements for this game. We'll be doing a lot more incidental animations of things like interactions. They will be like trying to do things like where we don't just reach out and slap on the thing and we acquire it. Like if you're pulling down a curtain or pulling down a flag, I want to actually see the flag get pulled down. I want to actually see the curtain get tucked into the inventory and stuff like that, right? So those are the sort of things I want to think about when we do more of this. So walk cycle is gonna be a fundamental thing to like sort of plant the idea of us working hard on the animations. So it's important to get it right, I think, or at least get it, like, you know, good enough. you know, nothing has to be perfect. I'm not sold on this gap on the bridge of the nose, because it feels like, you know, if they were to face forward, their eyes should be like, you know, 3 or 4 pixels apart. So I'm not sure I want to do that, but I think we're definitely getting somewhere here. So happy about that. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. I'll probably be out 20 minutes or something. I don't know how long it takes to get the kids. Some days it's fast, some days it takes a long time. But if I leave now, I give myself the best chance of getting in and out with them. But yeah, like I said, chances are pretty low that I'll be that quick. Probably more like 30 minutes, could be 20 to 30 minutes. What's the BRB screen say? 15 to 35? That's a pretty reasonable estimate. I'll be back soon. I'll leave you with whatever the current soundtrack is. I'll just turn it up a little bit. And I'll be back when I'm back. And we'll keep working on animation. Well, fundamental, the start of the animation. Hello. Welcome back. Good to see you, Atreides. Karif Endor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Surprise Bees, great to see you too. Time he gets the day in the life of GoPro walks outside. He lives in Mordavia all this time. What? Thank you for the welcome back. How's it going, Atreides? Good, I heard. Having a hard time with the hamster maze? I can give you a tip if you like. I don't know how I missed the link you posted. Let me have a look at it. Yeah, that'd work. I think the nose might be a little off position, but that would work. Yeah, it's not bad. Yep, there are more carrots. Yeah, don't, if it says you need more carrots, don't do the maze anymore. Try and figure out how to get into some more areas or whatever, if you haven't already found all of the rooms yet. The key is brass. Yep. All right, this will do for now. I'm probably going to tweak it a bit more, but this is practically what I want. I think ironically, what I thought I would do is almost what I've done here. Like, just looking at eyeballing it, the shape here and the shape here are very, very similar. Which is kind of what I thought I would do when I said, oh yeah, in my brain before I started doing all this. I was like, yeah, I'll just take the shape of his head and then just draw the face on it sideways instead, you know, which is almost what I've done. So I should have trusted my instincts, I think. Lesson. That's the lesson. I'll fiddle with this some more later on. I don't want to sink too much more time into the profile drawing, because it'll probably evolve it over time as I do more work on it. But this is good enough for a starting point, I think. Let's see. Gonna need to bring in some more guides on the background there just to help with some of these positional things. Talk about Twitch stories. I haven't played with Twitch stories too much yet. I did one little one once, and that's about it. Of course you gotta try and compete with TikTok. Of course they have to. second.
I can't see!
Wow. Oh, thanks, Pi, for taking care of that. Should have seen the Twitch patch notes stream last night. Everyone spammed the new knock button. They're harassing Twitch for their new auto opt-in feature. Oh, wow. Interesting. There's a small hyphen above the H. Oh my gosh. They just can't they can't stop themselves, can they? Oh, Damn Pains can't see. Unfortunate. So this is like a little bit too, I would say a little bit too extreme on the animation, maybe, but maybe I'm wrong. It'd be interesting to see the character on this animation. But it's a good start. It's a good baseline animation we can work from, I think. Six frames, 1000 divided by 6. Anybody? 1000 divided by 6. $166. Okay. Let's try 150 millisecond duration. Thanks, Graphicus. Appreciate it. I do like the motion, but I feel like it's like a little too aggressive almost. I kind of like tried to, yeah, I guess we'll see. I mean, like, yeah, hey, it's a good baseline, I think. It's a good baseline to work from. I also think it's like, maybe 150 is too fast. Maybe I want to be 200 frames, 200 milliseconds per frame, maybe. I can't remember what I had for the other ones. That's why I'm just sort of like guesstimating here for the moment. Let's try 200. Maybe 200 is about right. I am limited to 6 frames per 6 frames per walk cycle at the moment, because that's what all the other walk cycles are. So adding in more frames might be nice, but I think we're going to have to stick with this. I kind of like the jaunty step. It's nice. He's got a little bounce in his step. He looks like he's swinging his arms. He's happy. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like when we put like a face and body and everything on this. But for a start, it's okay, I think. It's not a bad little animation to start with. See mod chat? Yeah. No, I believe you. I believe you about the little hyphen above the H. It's crazy, huh? Yeah. Cheeky buggers. I may have drawn these arms a little long, I think, actually. I don't know if his arms got longer in this animation. It's quite possible. I think these arms are like way longer. That's okay. We can work with it still. It's still like a decent set of frames to work with. Oops. Yoshama, hi, good to see you. So cool how it comes together. Thanks, tradies. We'll see how it comes together. I'm reserving judgment until I can see the animation, like, flowing with the character a little bit. I think it's a little too exaggerated. His arm is definitely too long in this animation, so I'm gonna have to adjust that as I go. Don't reply to my question. I will ask some other day. Oh man, I can answer you. I don't mind. I am I'm pretty much done with the broad strokes of the story. There's all the dialogues that I need to write though, which is like that's the key part of it. It's really fleshing out the story and making the character seem interesting and have some jokes and stuff like that. I still have to work on all that. But as far as story and planning goes for the game, everything major is done. There are a few, like, maybe I'll make some minor tweaks here and there, and there's a few gaps I said, like, you know, fill in this bit with more information at some point. But, like, all the broad strokes are definitely there. So, yeah, we're pretty far along. Thanks, Pi. Yeah, those damn spammers. So once we get like this basic stuff in, we'll go through and start doing secondary animations, and we'll actually do some tweaks as well on like the head. I want the head to have a little bit of rotation, not too much, but a little bit of rotation to it if I can add it. Maybe just like a little tilt to side to side or something like that. Also, like body rotations and stuff like that. We'll worry about those like later on in the process. But yeah. Just blocking it all out at the moment with like some pieces is interesting enough. We might actually be at the point now where I should probably start I'll just put the other boot in the background, and then maybe at that point we can start just trying to draw in like the actual body elements as well, like the legs and the body and stuff like that. I think maybe starting with the body's maybe a little better. I don't know. It all sort of... We'll have to do a lot of tweaking as we go for this one. It's fine. Oh. The Indiana Jones inspired khakis and leather jacket. Gotta do a lot of twerking. Yeah, we will have to do a lot of twerking as well, of course. Tell you what, being sick sucks. Oh, lucky you, Kinnikos. I thought I was doing pretty good this year, actually. Like, I'd been sick a couple of times. I had, like, a couple of bouts, but, like, no colds. It was just like, oh, actually, no. I might have had a cold earlier this year, actually. Yeah, whatever. If it's not one thing, it's another at the moment, it seems, though, for me, which kind of sucks. Maybe I'll try and figure out the pants situation. See. What? Why can't I not draw? Have I got something selected? Wait. The heck, man? No idea what was going on there. That was weird and annoying. Directrix, hello, good to see you. The two colors, foreground and background components of character model. Don't know. Let me think about it. Let me think about the question some more. I can see the cables with the metal detector at the right frequency, but there's no junction box anywhere. There's no box. You're looking for if it's not beeping, Graphicus, if the metal detector's not beeping when you're looking at the wall, then you're looking at the wrong frequency, probably. Looking for power instead of data? Yeah, okay. You have to be pretty accurate with it. It's like, unfortunately, I didn't get the math perfect. It's not pixel perfect, but it is within like a couple of pixels. It's like maybe a 4 pixel radius or something like that. Maybe like a 3 pixel radius. So yeah, it has to be like beeping. The green dot will be filled. It's not flashing, and you just have to like move it just a little bit around in that area. Try and find like the center of that area where it's not flashing, and that's where you should click. If that makes sense. So like if you move to the left and it starts blinking, and then you move to the right and it starts blinking, then in between those two, and then like up and down as well. I should have done a little bit better job on the math on that, but I think I was being a bit lazy by the time I I got there. Okay. Those legs might be a little long, I think. Hey, Innocent, good to see you. The legs go all the way up, yeah. I had a bit of trouble getting the zinc copper too, but I eventually managed it. Yeah, there's some bugs that I haven't fixed there with the zinc copper getting. It works, it's just can be a little problematic. The copper seems fine, but the zinc seems more problematic than the copper. But you managed, so that's good. What's going on? There we go. I'm trying to play it a little fast and loose here with the shapes as well. Once again, I think the sleeves are too much going on with the sleeves, so we'll try and cut that a little bit. All right. T-shirt color. Just roughing in the ideas of the limbs and the hands and stuff like that as well here, not trying to perfect the look. See, that arm is way too long, but maybe it'll be okay. We'll see. Maybe it'll come out okay in the end. Just draw the entire thing again, huh? Animation's weird. Oh yeah, just draw the whole thing again, bud. No problem. Just beat it, quite fun. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If it makes you feel better, I'm currently working on a fighting game with another team. Each character needs at least 800 frames of animation for all the moves, reactions, grabs, special moves, etc. Yep, I'm sure that'll be tough. This game that I'm working on, I'm going to do a little beat 'em up, I think. I'm not sure. There's in the design, there's like an arcade section, and you have to beat like beat the hard level for your sibling in order for them to let you leave without dobbing on you, without telling you off, telling your parents or whatever. And so yeah, I got to do a little I got to do some kind of little arcade sequence, arcade game. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I was thinking of doing a beat 'em up, but you know, a lot of animation requirements for that too. So maybe I'll do something simpler. Congrats on winning the game though. Thanks for playing it. Yeah, that sounds good, Graphicus. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm quite happy working on this project, like, as my own thing. Sort of like, you know, the end goal of all this is to do a Kickstarter for a bigger adventure game. So I'm just sort of like, hey, I'll keep working on it, you know. Maybe we'll get there someday. Maybe someday I'll be successful at the game, and you know, people will want to back a Kickstarter. I don't know, we'll see. I'm thinking this one I might actually release on Steam as well for a price, like, you know, maybe like $10 or something like that. And I'll just include the other 2 games in it as like free add-ons or whatever, freebies. Just to test the waters with that a little bit. In general. Yeah, of course. I'm working on more and more stuff, so I've actually got a collaboration with someone else in the works. So I gotta do that too. I think this might be coming together. At least the loose, rough animation. It's so disappointing going from this to this. Don't feel right. Like the leg's too long or something. 2 more frames of roughing. And then we have to go do refining, and then we have to do all the little minor tweaks, and then secondary movement, secondary motion, and then the animation should be pretty close to done. Little tweaks here and there and stuff like that. I quite like this look. It's like, you know, once we clean it up and stuff, it'll look great, I think. Starting to come together. Jeez, time is getting away from me though. DirectX 13 asked a while ago, and I didn't fully understand. Are the 2 colors foreground and background components of the character model? I now have just realized what you were asking, DirectX, and you probably already left because I was boring and didn't tell you anything. Yes. Yeah, the lighter blue... Sorry, I should have realized that's what you were asking. The lighter blue is like the front half of the body, and the darker blue is like the back half of the body. So I'll just sort of like, using this as a guide to identify which leg is which and which arm is which. A lot of the times you'll go through and you'll be like, you know, a red leg and a like dark blue leg and like a pink arm and a dark yellow arm or something like that, to really differentiate every single limb, so it's like a little bit easier to focus on them when you're like just doing your animation blocking. A lot of people do that. I just was rushing it because I wasn't like, not obviously none of this is very sketchy. None of this is like very intentional, like trying to be precise with the animation. I'm gonna do those refinements later on. I've already started doing some of those refinements with this, but obviously we'll keep working on it and get even more refined. So, but you can see, like, you know, this frame and frame 4 and frame 1 are like just the switched version of each other almost. So you can see like the shapes, there's some shapes that I've chosen to do differently between those frames based on like which, like this hand is facing away from the player whereas this one's facing towards the player, sort of thing. So just some like minor things like that will affect the way this looks as well. Yeah, never tried to animate 2D before. It's time consuming. Maybe you should consider getting some rest before dinner and hit the bed early. I might do that, Pi. We'll see. We'll see. I think my daughter has acting classes tonight, so I'm not making dinner. I'm not going to do that. So if wife comes home and says I need to make dinner, then I'm just going to order some food for everybody, which I've done for the last 2 nights. So I don't really want to do it again, but you know, being sick has its negatives for sure. Easy cooking stream, order out. Yep. I would like to finish blocking this these colors in though. Like at least then I can see what it kind of is going to look like when he walks around. We should be able to then turn off that and just have Am I missing a frame here or something? What's going on? I almost feel like frame 3, like we're twisting the body too far forward. So like frame 1, 2, and then 3 really pushes this shoulder forward a lot. It's not a bad thing, but I almost want an in-between frame here. It might smooth the animation out a little bit. Like, even if I just bring on frame 3, bringing the shoulder back just a couple of pixels might help. But we can tweak that in a minute. I just want to get the last couple of frames in, I think. So, hey G Pudding, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Finally, a stream with Fractal Mind Dev and Fractal Mind Mike streaming together in a room. Yeah, we're both here. More tweaks. We need more tweaks. But first, we need to get the colors in. All right. So I just needed a break there. My my what's the word? Fatigue levels got pretty high. Sonny boy, good to see you. I'm still sick, but I'm feeling, I guess we'll see if I'm feeling better tomorrow. Speaking of fatigue levels, my depression levels are insane right now. You should talk to someone. Talk to people you care about. Not something you should have to put up with on your own. Give yourself a break. I mean, obviously there's like a lot of work to do here, but as a baseline walk cycle, I kind of like it. Strong, I'm gonna beat this video game energy. Yeah. Just what we need on the team. Yeah, vibing. Yeah. Good to see you there. I gotta say, I'm not unhappy with this. This is coming along okay. He loves the Power Glove because it's so bad. Yep. Oh man, I should have a Power Glove in this game. A bit late for that now, I guess, but... yeah, that in-between frame I'm talking about, like, the reason that it's good not there is... it's good that it's not there is because the way the legs kick forward on that step. So having that shoulder and the leg kick forward like that feels good, I think. It does really push right through that frame though. We're essentially going from this frame to this frame. I feel like if I just... yeah, I could probably afford to bring this back a little bit. Now that I'm seeing it all in motion. Still, it's a really good start. It's a really, really good start. I should be happy with this. I am happy with this. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm gonna save this. I'm proud of my work. I did good today. I set out to do a little bit of art. We did a little bit of art. I'm sick, and that's okay. This profile was worthwhile doing just to get some ideas of proportion and stuff, but now that we've got the walk cycle, it's like... even these rough walk cycle frames look better for the body, at least, than what I had for just standing there. But we'll never see him just standing in profile, so that's fine. He'll always stop at like that 3/4 view or like facing forward to the camera. I may redraw this pose again with like slightly more of a 3/4, so like just rotate everything around away from the camera toward the right a little bit more. The head's probably fine, honestly. Maybe I'll just move the facial features like 1 pixel, but I don't even think I need to bother with that. I think that's fine. Just move, you know, just rotate, just pivot the waist and legs a little bit more. I mean, it's probably even fine as it is. Like if you stopped walking and ended up in this pose, I don't think it'd be too bad. Don't think that'd be too jarring at all. So yeah, I think we're there. IGDB, Day of the Redacted title. I haven't resubmitted it. It got rejected because I didn't have a video, so I figured I'd just wait until I had a couple animations, and then I'd do a promo video and upload it, and then go to them again and resubmit it. I need to start talking to Jay or Dan the Band or someone about some music for the game, because I got quite a few themes I want to hit for some of the animations, and I've also got some other stuff I want to nail down, so I got to figure that out. But yeah, I'm really happy with where we landed today. This is very good progress today. This is something that's been on the back of my mind, like, oh, I need to tackle the walk cycle, I need to do the walk cycle, I need to do... I think about it every single day that I work on the game, so it's good to be there now. Boo poo pee doo poop. Yeah, that's right, Atreides. What do you reckon, Atreides? Do you like the animation? It's just rough at the moment, obviously it's not done, but like as far as like the rough walk cycle, you're enjoying it? I don't have them, but can you upload them? What are you talking about? Oh, wait. We make a playlist on the YouTube channel and add the trailers if you want. Right, I uploaded the trailers to my other channel for some reason. So, yeah. Big step in the right direction. Yes, he has got some big steps in the right direction, hasn't he? Nah, thank you. Again, for reference that I used for this walk cycle was just one of the walk cycles in this book, which was recommended to me by B Squad Leader. Animator's Survival Kit by Richard Williams, page 165 for anybody who wants to take a look. that's kind of where I started from to get the motions for this character. Obviously, this character's a little different proportioned than the character in the game, but actually, what am I doing? I can literally show you the animation. Here it is. I was looking at it while I was drawing, so that's what it looks like in the book. So these 3 frames and these 3 frames were the ones I was referring to as I was scribbling those frames down. And we landed on that look that you can see there. So there's still a little bit of work to do, and like I don't think I got fully like the body proportions right for the character yet and stuff, but it's very close actually. It's a lot closer than I thought I would get with my first pass of the animation. So happy. That's me. Okay. Oh boy. 4.5 hours isn't bad for a sick day. Not bad for a sick day, eh? Getting some work done. I drank, what's this? I only drank 1.2 liters of water whilst streaming, but it's better than I thought I would do. Gotta keep them fluids up when you're sick, right? Need to drink another, like, 2 liters of water before the end of the day, probably. Who else is online right now? Any other game devs online that we follow? Torso's missing frame? Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, actually. There is, like, one frame that goes, like, it flips too quickly. It's good because it whips the arms forward and it has that, like, extra urgency to the movement. But I think I need to dial it back a little bit. But I'll do that next time. All the game developers... we got Proton on, and we've got Rian Art. Who else is on? We also got G-Funk on, playing some DC Universe Online. Proton is doing... Proton's fallen asleep. Is Proton okay? Oh, I think he fell asleep. Or had a seizure.
Yes, Mike. I just took my medicine. They don't have an action yet. I'm merging these parts.
Let's go over to Proton. Hey, good to see you there, Toasty. All right. Yeah, we'll head over to Proton, everyone. Say hi to Proton, give him a follow, and drop him some love in the chat. He's doing some demo coding for the Viper, which is pretty freaking sweet. Setting up the standing desk, it looks like. Good stuff. See you next time, Kitten. Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate it. Alright. Let's Put the music back on while we're raiding out. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it. I had a good time doing some animation today. Toasty, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I will see you soon, everyone. Have fun with Proton. All right, goodbye.